Hey, everybody, this here's your blind buddy. I just want to come on here and talk today, man. You know, I ain't been talking in a little bit. And I want to just get on here and talk, you know. I want to talk about some tomfoolery and some Donnie Lipschtz type shit, you know. Some Donnie Lipschtz type stuff. I'm bleep, you know. And, you know, we talk about my buddy Donnie Lipschtz, you know. Yeah, I ain't gonna, you know, I don't like to talk about Donnie Lipschtz, you know, because every time he opens his mouth, you understand why his last name is Lipschtz, you know, so, you know, and tomfoolery is just who tomfoolery is. You have to watch your tongue, because he's full of foolery, you know. These are the things I think about on a comedic stance when it comes to life, you know. So I'd like to get on and talk about it, you know. It might be funny to some people, but it's got a serious nature to it, you know. You know, tomfoolery likes to fool around with a lot of things that Tom really thinks people are dumb to, you know. Until Tom finds out you're not really stupid. And he sends around old Tom, you know, like it's a thing of Grand Junction, you know. These are the things I think about, you know. And you got old Jimmy Lipschtz over here, or Donnie Lipschtz, whatever his name is, over here, you know. They send him around. And he opened it every time he's opened his mouth. You see why his last name belongs to it, you know. And he talks a lot of his what they call it, his niche that he comes around it. And it's always artificial. It's just artificial stuff. And it comes around in a form of intelligence, you know. But you know, somebody that's actually intelligent can see the tomfoolery in it, you know. But Donnie Lipschtz keep opening his mouth and every time lives up to his names about some artificial stuff that you actually know and have better sense than to fall in with something that's artificially, you know, and just artificially intelligent. But it makes Donnie feels like he's the smartest thing on the face of the earth, you know. You know, I'm Donnie Lipschtz. Well, you know, you're artificially intelligent Donnie Lipschtz. Well, you know what? It's in Lipschtz, intelligence-wise, you know, let you know. Donnie Lipschtz, intelligence, artificial intelligence. And when you look behind the scenes of it, you find it ain't nothing but a bunch of tomfoolery. You know, tomfoolery behind Donnie Lipschtz, artificial intelligence. You know, I'm sitting over here as a confused constituent with actual intelligence looking at Donnie Lipschtz, artificial intelligence that's powered by tomfoolery. Yeah. And I don't understand why nobody else reads this book. Quite the way I do. You know? And I don't understand why. There's a bunch of Donnie Lipschtz out here, you know. I wonder how many confused constituents is actually standing on the sideline. They can see the same power, tomfoolery. Yeah. I just like to share stuff like that. That's the comedic side of life that I see when it comes down to actually having some common sense or just being part of tomfoolery. Yeah. Is there any Toms out there? How many Toms out there? That's what, you know. How many are involved in the tomfoolery? Down to the point to where you're just a bunch of Donnie Lipschtz. And artificially intelligent, you know, with no actual intelligence, you know. And how many of us are just confused constituents? With actual intelligence enough to see. If you can understand what I'm talking about, then you are actually a confused constituent, just as I am. That's why I come up with that title, The Stupid Nigger, you know what I mean? The NICCA. I need immediate care, Charlie Alpha, from all this stupid tomfoolery that Donnie Lipschtz is artificially and trying to artificially intelligentize himself with and involve me in, and I'm just sick of the tomfoolery. You know, who's with me? Is there anybody out there? Breaker 19. Breaker 19. Is there any confused constituents on the line? You know, that's all I'm saying. Damn, you know. You sit up in a world, yeah, damn, tomfoolery will shut you out in a heartbeat. Everybody's scared of tomfoolery, but they involved in it every day, running around here, you know, being Donnie Lipschtz all over the place. You leaving stains of Donnie Lipschtz everywhere, you know. Expect you to, man, you can't talk Donnie Lipschtz stuff to people that's, you know, actually intelligent, you know. Because you're artificial, you know what I mean? You come in a scripted version of Lipschtz that's full of tomfoolery.
My goodness.
Your Lipschtz tomfoolery, you know what I mean? That's all it does. That's what your last, you know, you live up to your last name. Don't be like Donnie Lipschtz. You know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, confused constituent. Just looking for some answers. I'm tired of listening to that Donnie and, you know, his line of tomfoolery. I need something different. But you come down to me like you do, and that's why I'm tired of reading this book of confusion, so I need a book of truth. The truth shall set me free. And that's what I wait on. Hey, there it is. Hey, man, your blind buddy wanted to share a little bit of comedic life goals and whatever you call it. Conundrums or whatever you want to call it. If you like me, let me know or something. I'm like, man, I can't see. So you got a heart of loud, man. Let me hear something. Good grief. Oh, man, I lost my sight in the world. Everybody still running around in the tomfoolery. I know I ain't got to be the only one to see what I don't see. Hey, somebody holler at me. Ain't nothing in this cigar but tobacco, so you know what I mean? You know, that's all it is. Somebody let me know. If y'all like me, is anybody like me? Blind buddy out.